Thanks, Isaiah. Very nice to be here, back in the CiTR environment. We always love it when we get to bring the class here and hang out. It's super fun. So again, this is the course is called Intermediate Lyric Forms, and students get to write their own songs, and they're going to be performing their own original material here in the studio live. So it's very exciting. David Loti is our first student, and David is an MFA student. David, I'll just throw it over to you. Do you want to introduce your song?
Yes, this is In the Garden. This was from a writing prompt that we had in the class to engage the Willful Plot exhibition at the Belkin Art Gallery. And I engaged a piece by Derek Jarman, a movie called The Garden. Six a snake, half a sick, camera shades, loose on neck, gangrene tongue, Judas cells, different hell for fun, tender tears, smoothest skin, death got gift to start again, sacred table, hope restored. Jesus frees us from the soul, from the soul. Paparazzi shoot and pray with ammo film. Who will pay? Justice screams to get away. Close the book on cliche. Mother smile, purest laugh. Messiah's autograph. Sacred table, sacred bread. Breathe new life on all that's dead. All that's dead. God by grace, thorns won't fade away. Souls who scorn God and earth and the friends, the wall till the end, till the end, till the end.
Hello. You're listening to CiTR 101.9 FM, and we are with the Advanced Lyric Forms with a special guest in the studio. Did you want to introduce yourself?
Yes, my name is David Loti. I'm an MFA student at UBC.
Awesome. So first thing I noticed about your song is that it was very biblical, I guess, and there's a lot of biblical references. Is that something that you draw from a lot, or what was your kind of starting inspiration for the lyrics of the song?
Yes, so the inspiration in this song was a movie called The Garden by Derek Jarman. It is part of the Willful, and that exhibit is about the tension that exists between people and their beliefs. And this particular piece, The Garden, uses a lot of religious imagery around the Passion of the Christ, told through the story, through the lens of two forbidden lovers. And that movie was my inspiration for the piece, so a lot of the scenes from the movie ended up being references within the song.
That's awesome. Do you draw from movies and other kind of art forms a lot for music?
I do it occasionally, and in this course I did another piece pulling on
it's called ekphrastic work, when you use a visual art piece and then write poetry, or in this case, lyrics from that. So I did a Magritte piece of art, and so occasionally I've done similar inspiration from artwork.
Awesome. That's cool.
Types of pieces.
That's super interesting. When it comes to the instrumental side of the song, what kind of musical influences did you bring into that? Are there any specific musicians that you have like drawn a lot from?
I ended up writing this song a little bit differently than I have many of my songs, in that often I'll start with something musical and then work lyrics into it. In this song, I had a bunch of lines that I had taken from Seeing the Garden a handful of times, and I had these lines, and then I started assembling them together into themes of scenes. And in the process of doing that, I ended up with a melody. So that was a little different than I work. And I think the melody, maybe subconsciously, there's a Tom Waits thing that's happening in there that may have been one of the influences.
Oh, awesome. And do you think doing that for this song, do you think you're going to take that approach more in the future, with like the lyrics coming first instead of the melody and the music?
That's a good question. Sorry to talk over you.
No, you're fine.
I'm not entirely sure. For me, it was a positive experience, so I'm more open to it after that, and we'll see what happens.
Awesome. That's a cool part about classes like this, is it kind of pushes you to try new things and like kind of look at songwriting in a different way.
Yes.
So shout out to Tarek, and shout out to you and your song. I think we're going to move on to the next song in the class. This is Copacetic. I didn't get the name of who wrote this, but I will definitely announce that after the song. Thank you so much for talking about your song. It was amazing.
Thank you.
Awesome.